Just a few words with a particular emphasis on industry, because I look after a network of about 1,300 companies, a lot of small companies, and we have a passion. We have an absolute passion for telecare, telehealth, assistive technologies in general. And one of the key learning points I've come out of this project, this CASA project, is that passion is shared. That passion is shared across Europe. Don't know what it is, maybe it's a bit of an infection, but once you get infected by assistive technology, you can't let it go. It becomes part of you. And I've seen that on the study visits that we've gone to. I've seen that in some of the care homes that we've been involved with across Europe. So I think that's absolutely critical. We are passionate about this. Industry is passionate. There is a commitment and there is engagement. But there's always more that can be done. So we are committed to assistive technologies in our organisation. We've created this thing called the International Centre of Excellence in Telecare. I think we've monopolised your delegates pack, rather, which is good because we helped organise it. So you've got quite a bit of stuff in your little folder about who we are and what we do. But that is an attempt, really, to drive the agenda forwards, provide the support that is needed to get assistive technologies developed at scale and at pace. And actually, I think that's probably what CASA is about, and what we're all probably about ultimately, is getting these technologies adopted at scale and at pace. Engagement is critical to that, isn't it? You know, we're all disciples of this religion, if you like, almost. We're all disciples, but we need to engage with others to get the scale and pace. And we and all of us, really, have been trying to do this. Widespread engagement, a lot of consultation. The ABC, as far as we're concerned, is that link between academia, business, and care and clinicians. Picking out the sweet spots, bringing them together, helping them understand the benefits of some of this technology. Kent County Council, I'll blow their trumpet. I'll blow their trumpet for a minute. I'm sure Anna will be quite pleased. Honestly, in terms of European and maybe world terms, Kent is ahead of the game. Kent Pilot, Whole System Demonstrator, Pathfinder, Integration Pioneers. I don't think any region I know has had all that initiative, strategy, and success. We're better to be doing more stuff than in Kent. Fantastic opportunity. So, great. Kent's done a tremendous amount. There's always more that we can do, but I do believe that Kent is ahead of the game. We've got to keep pushing, keep that momentum going. I'm pleased to be part of a thing called the Academic Health Science Network, and I'm pleased that Guy, the managing director, is with us this afternoon. This is another opportunity on a bigger national platform. There are 15 of these organisations. This is NHS's attempt to try and bring health and care, academia and business together. And of course, part of what I do in that remit is to say, okay, what about assistive technologies? So we're working through the priorities. One of them, COPD. What about assistive technologies? Dementia. What about assistive technologies? And I sit there and go on about this. And they're listening. It's fantastic. So AHSN's really good opportunity to drive the agenda forwards. And perhaps a model for our European Union partners to look at. I'm presenting in a conference next week on one of our other EU projects, and actually this is flagged up as a model, as Kent has been in the past. Just a benchmark. What's going on? Can we share best practice? And these are the other EU projects that we're involved in. CASA is obviously one of them, but we are involved in another two as well. We are spreading the word across Europe. We've got partners everywhere, really, which is great. But for goodness sake, let's not forget industry. To be honest, none of this is going to happen at all unless we have the technology, the services, and the support and engagement with industry. There are, 11 great companies out there. I'm sure there are a lot more companies that we should engage with. But these guys are more passionate than we are. These guys have put their houses on the line to get this technology moving, to get these services and this support. So let's listen to them. Let's talk to them. Let's try and do some co-development. And these are the sort of things that they keep telling me. And we've heard them already. We do need that integration. Thank goodness, Integration Pioneers. Maybe we're on the right track. We do need integration between telecare and telehealth as well, actually. This is a service. It's around the person. It's around the people. We shouldn't be dividing it up. We need to keep lobbying the policymakers, the procurers. These things should be there. They should be thought of naturally as a solution, a toolkit to solving some of the problems that we do have. And of course, we've had so many pilots, we've had so many bits and pieces. It's time, isn't it, that we really did this properly. It's time we did it for everyone who needs it, and as soon as we possibly can. Time is running out. We are going to hit, as Robert said, we're going to hit this horrible time where we just can't afford to look after people properly unless we change. So that's me done. Thank you.
Thanks, David. So this is really good. So this is a real opportunity. Some of the things on the Twitter feed. So Kent is ahead of the game. That's good to hear. It's important that we recognise that we can use our local AHSN, our Academic Health Science Network, to drive best practice and to find new ways of us working with this. One of the things that we're really pleased about everyone being here today is that CASA has got its way forward. But the trouble is, how do we actually get that down so that it actually influences both the processes, but more particularly the clinical situation, so that we actually get new ways of working, and so that we actually get that innovative culture that we're talking about. Some great tweets over there about using the market, and I think there's increasing ways that if we told the market what we wanted, then actually the market could tell us how to deliver those, whereas at the moment we're quite often the people who want to work the solution out rather than letting the market do that themselves. So I think there's some really good things. So keep trying to tweet away if you can. That's really helpful. There is a Wi-Fi network if people can't use their phone, but we really do need to try and use new ways of working to try and understand these. So it says industry has the passion. Well, David's certainly got the passion about industry, so industry's got the passion. We must involve and listen to them. Co-development, great. Co-design, co-development. Let's really do this together and trying to bring in all those different people. We don't necessarily want doctors to decide the new ways of working, because actually it should be around what the citizen needs now, what the individual needs.